You're listening to Take 5, the podcast where we pause the noise and tune into the stories that matter. Real people, real life, right here in our community. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Rick Rake. I wrote this piece about Thetis Island Nature Conservancy and how it inspires people of all ages to protect the environment. The story is called Bending the Green Twig. How you bend the twig is how the tree grows perfectly captures the approach THINC, Thetis Island Nature Conservancy, takes to environmental education, inspiring people of all ages interested to protect the environment. Ann Erickson, Think's volunteer executive director, is an author and biologist who penned 3 nonfiction ecological literary titles for young readers. Since Erickson and her husband Gary Geddes moved to the island in 2008, their influence on environmental education, bolstered by a dedicated team of volunteers in 2012, led to the creation of one of the youngest nature conservancies in the Gulf Islands. It won a Community Stewardship Award in 2019 from the island's trust for its work on creating the Fairy Slipper Forest Nature Reserve, the first publicly accessible nature reserve on Thetis Island. Among its programs, including a nature house and sea life center, Think hosted Project Regeneration, ReGen, a youth-focused sustainability initiative on Thetis. Led by Charlotte Fesno, Think's education and stewardship coordinator, ReGen gives young people hands-on opportunities like mushroom foraging, compost cultivation, and gardening in the nearby People's Apothecary Garden. This program is designed for a group of homeschoolers from both Thetis Island and Vancouver Island. Fesno, a part-time Think employee and the facilitator of the Project Garden Regeneration, is responsible for the organization's comprehensive website. She also runs workshops for teachers, helping them organize and conduct environmental projects as part of a place-based education approach. For Think and its team, education is key to fostering environmental stewardship. When asked about the top 3 things one can do to protect the ocean, Erickson emphasized awareness as the first step. Be aware of the species that live there, that which we can't see when we look out on the ocean. Educate ourselves to know what amazing marine life there is and why it is important to the world. Secondly, she highlighted the impact of pollution. Don't put things down the drain that don't belong there. Thirdly, Erickson, who is currently working on a major report for the Pacific Salmon Foundation, stressed the importance of protecting nearshore ecosystems such as kelp, salt marshes, and certain kinds of grasses. These ecosystems play a critical role in protecting shorelines, trapping pollutants, and sequestering carbon. As boaters, she advised, don't anchor in these places and don't discharge any substances off your boat there. Erickson's top 3 conservation practices and goals we can all strive for include: educate yourself about the species and ecosystems in your region and understand what is most at risk. Number 2, remove invasive species and replace them with native plants that are adapted to the local ecosystem. 3, boost biodiversity by participating in nature stewardship programs such as those offered by Think, which work with landowners to create reports on ways to promote pollinator species and conservation actions.
Hey there, it's time to relax, get comfortable, and grab your copy of Take 5 News Magazine, because we know what you like. And here at Take 5, we like our news to be like our men, local and independent.
That's a wrap on this edition of Take 5. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and hey, Take 5.